Hi guys, welcome back to my channel at Fitness. I'm Alex Tejeda, and this is where I share my tips and tricks with you as well as bring you through my fitness journey. So today I'm coming at you with some nerd vibes. I'm just kind of feeling like a nerd today, so got my Rubik's Cube shirt. I actually got this from the thrift store and just kind of cut it up myself. And some glasses that I actually used for a Halloween costume that I now love. So yeah, coming at you with a hipster nerd vibe today to talk about fats. So I'll be talking to you today about all the different fats that are available to us and just kind of let you know what's healthy, what's not healthy. And just a disclaimer, I want to say fats are not bad for you. It just depends what kind of fat you're putting into your body. But fats are definitely needed. Healthy fats are great for your brain and your overall health. So fats is definitely something you need to get in and not be scared of. You just have to educate yourself on what fats are best for you. So there are 4 kind of fats with different categories kind of under each. So you have your fatty acids, you have your phospholipids, you have your triglycerides, and your sterols. So we'll talk about fatty acids first because those are probably the most well-known and also the most controversial. So under fatty acids, you have your saturated fats as well as your unsaturated fats. So you have 3 types of saturated fatty acids. These are usually solid at room temperature and you can cook with on a higher heat. So you have your short chain fatty acids. And so this is things like butter, and these are easier to break down as well. And then you have your medium saturated fatty acids, and this can be found in organic coconut oil as well as ghee, and these are good for you. They are also easy to break down and actually gives energy to the brain, and is also found in breast milk as well. Alright, and then you have your long chain saturated fatty acids, and so this is kind of where the confusion comes from. So this is more your like animal meat products, and so this is why people think that saturated fatty acids are unhealthy, but there's actually 3 different types and this is the unhealthy one. And it's unhealthy in excess, so again, everything in moderation, but it can clog arteries in excess again, and it also is a man-made fat, so you just want to be careful with things that are obviously processed and chemically made. But this definitely shows up in a lot of more unhealthy fried foods, so don't be alarmed about saturated fats. You just want to make sure you're getting the right ones in. So the short and medium are good for you, easy to break down, obviously in moderation as well. And then the long chain are kind of the ones you want to stay more away from. They are chemically made or found more in animal and meat dairy products, and this can cause heart attacks and things like that because it does clog your arteries if you do eat it in excess. Alright, so stay with me. We're still in the fatty acids realm, but now we're going to unsaturated fatty acids. So these are liquid at room temperature and are a little bit more unstable, so you should only be using them on a lower heat. So these are things like your olive oil, your avocado oil. Oh, my hands are so oily. I just want to point this out. Vegetable oil. This is my roommate. Vegetable oils and canola oils you do want to stay away from, especially if they are in more of a plastic bottle. Not good for you. Your oil should be in a dark glass bottle and also stored in a cooler kind of dark place. So those oils are your unsaturated fatty acids, and those are under the monounsaturated category. And then you have your polyunsaturated fats under the same category, and that is your omega-3, 6, and 9. So your essential fatty acids are more omega-3 and 6 because those are things that aren't made in the body, and then omega-9 is actually made in the body, so it's not an essential fatty acid, but it's still one that you need. Omega-6 is found in a lot of cheaper foods, a lot of processed foods, so it's actually in a lot of the things that we already eat, and you probably already get a lot of it. If you feel like you need more, you can get it from soy, safflower, or peanuts. But omega-3 and 6 are essential because they are things that we can't make in the body. Omega-3 helps with your immune system, lubricating your joints, helps with your skin, blood sugar levels, is anti-inflammatory, helps with cell communication, helps with your overall hormonal level and your mental health. So these are really, really important. And so I get mine from like a fish oil. This can is almost done, it looks disgusting, but I get mine from a fish oil. You can also get it from like a flax oil. And then omega-9 is oleic acid, and it's non-essential again because your body can make it, but your body makes it from some foods such as olive oil, avocado, pecans, peanuts, pistachios, and macadamia nuts. So to keep up, we just went through fatty acids, which have your saturated and unsaturated fatty acids. Saturated was the short, medium, and long chain. Unsaturated is the monosaturated as well as polyunsaturated. All right, and the next fat that we have is triglycerides. Triglycerides are actually the storage form of fat. So less bile is needed to kind of emulsify the fat, aka break down the fat. So therefore there is a faster digestion, and it kind of gives you a little bit of energy as well, some natural energy. So a good one for that is actually an MCT oil. This one I actually use in my coffee, or if I'm not drinking coffee, and it gives you kind of a natural energy booster. And so that's one of the easier fats to digest. And then you have the phospholipids. This is good for cell membrane health, brain and nerve kind of function. And in order to make this, your body actually makes choline, which comes from lectin. Lectin emulsifies, kind of breaks down fats, and choline can improve your memory. You can break this down and make it in your body from things such as egg yolk, shrimp, butter, soy, and flax. And so that's really good for your brain and cell communication. And your brain is made from water and fat, so really feeding it the fats it needs is really important. And your next fat is sterols. So sterols actually comes from cholesterol. Your cholesterol is made in the liver, and it's found in all tissue and cell membranes. So you do have two types of cholesterol. You have HDL and LDL. I think of it as happy and lousy. So you want more of HDL, which is the good cholesterol, and you don't want as much as the LDL, which is a bad cholesterol. But not all cholesterol is bad for you, and you really do need it for a lot of things. It's a precursor for bile, which breaks down a lot of things in your digestive system. And it's also a precursor for your stress and sex hormones, so really important for you as a human being. So when you kind of hear the cholesterol is bad for you, just know that there are two types and that you do need the good type and not so much of the bad type. And you can get this good cholesterol from whole grains, beans, olive oil, fatty fish, flax, nuts, chia seeds, avocado, soy. Those are some of the sources, and it's definitely important for you as well. So some fun facts would be that you actually need fat to help with some fat-soluble vitamins. So some vitamins are soluble in water, but some actually need fat to be broken down and used in your body. And those vitamins are vitamin A, D, E, and K. But it's really important for us to get a good amount of healthy fats, and they help insulate us, protect our vital organs, and even help us store energy. So really important to get your good fats in. And just to review quickly, we went over 4 different types of fats today. We went over fatty acids, triglycerides, phospholipids, and sterols. Under your fatty acids, you have your saturated fatty acids, so your short, medium, and long is the one you kind of want to watch out for. And those are usually solid at room temperature, and they can cook at higher temperatures. And then you have your unsaturated fatty acids that you want to cook at lower temperatures and are usually liquid at room temperature. You want to keep them in a dark and cool place. And that's your monounsaturated fat and your polyunsaturated fat, which is basically your omega-3, 6, and 9. And then your essential fatty acids, the one that your body can't make, is omega-3 and 6. And you have your triglycerides, which is a storage form of fat and help with producing energy, and you kind of need less bile to break them down, so they're easier to digest. You then have your phospholipids that are really important for brain health and nerve function. And then you have your sterols, which is made by cholesterol, which is something that you actually need in your body and is found in all tissues and cell membranes. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the breakdown of fats, and that it was kind of informative for you so that you know what's healthy, what's not healthy, and the importance of fats in your diet. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was informative and it helped you understand all the different kinds of types of fats and what they do in your body. And I hope you continue watching my videos and join me along my fitness journey. And thank you guys so much for watching.